Which is the SI unit of electric current? Ampere. Which one of the following has the least penetrating power? Alpha rays. The transition of a substance directly from the solid phase to the gaseous phase without passing through the intermediate liquid phase is called sublimation. If the mass of the pendulum is doubled, the time period dash. Remains same. What is the resistance of an ideal voltmeter? Infinite. The sun produces heat and light by nuclear reactions. The distance between two successive crests or troughs of a wave is called wavelength. Which one of the following is not a type of electromagnetic waves? Sound waves. Who discovered radioactivity? Henry Becquerel. The minority charge carriers in the p-type semiconductor are electrons. Which one of the following is not a semiconductor? Osmium. What is the value of the gravitational constant G? Answer is option A. Which color deviates the least when white light is made to pass through a prism? Red. The fourth state of matter is dash. Plasma. What is the focal length of a plane mirror? Infinity. Which finger shows the direction of electric current in Fleming's left-hand rule? Middle finger. Which one of the following is a vector quantity? Velocity. The optical fiber works on the principle of total internal reflection. Sound travels fastest through dash. Solid. Which device is used to measure the surface temperature of an object without touching its surface? Pyrometer. The image formed by a plane mirror is dash and dash. Virtual and erect. Which is the SI unit of thermodynamic temperature? Kelvin. The reciprocal of resistance is called conductance. 1 joule is approximately equal to how many calories? .24. Which one of the following is a scalar quantity? Distance. What is the absorptive power of a perfectly black body? One. The energy possessed by an object due to its motion is called kinetic energy. The loudness of sound is directly proportional to the dash of the amplitude. Square. The speed of a body that has Mach number greater than 5 is called hypersonic. Who discovered gravity? Isaac Newton. The sky is blue because of dash of light. Scattering. The rate of change of velocity of an object with respect to time is called acceleration. Which instrument is used to measure the speed of the wind? Anemometer. What is the speed of sound in dry air at 20 degrees Celsius? .343 meter per second. The speed of light is maximum in vacuum. At what temperature is the density of water maximum? .4 degrees Celsius. Which metal is used as the filament of an electric bulb? Tungsten. What is the working principle of a washing machine? Centrifugation. Which instrument is used for measuring the distance traveled by a vehicle? Odometer. Which one of the below is a passive electronic component? Capacitor. Which one of the below metals has the highest coefficient of thermal expansion? Aluminium. What is the dielectric constant of vacuum? One. Which is the SI unit of energy? Joule. What is the wavelength range of visible light? 380 to 700 nanometers. Echoes are produced due to the dash of sound. Reflection. Which is the correct full form of laser? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. What is the approximate value of acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the moon? 1.6 meter per second square. Which objects do not allow light to pass through them? Opaque. The first law of thermodynamics is based on the law of conservation of energy. How many images are formed when an object is placed between two parallel plane mirrors? Infinite. What is the force acting perpendicular to the surface of an object called? Thrust. Which instrument is used to measure the rotation speed of a shaft or disc in a motor? Tachometer. How many pascals in one torr? 133.32. Which one of the following has the lowest resistivity? Silver. Sound waves cannot travel through dash. Vacuum. Who invented the mercury thermometer? Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. Which is the mathematical formula for Newton's second law of motion? F equal to ma. How many electrons are there in 1 coulomb of charge? 6.2 into 10 power of 18. Which of the following always produces a virtual erect and diminished image of an object? Convex mirror. Which is the strongest fundamental force of nature? Strong nuclear force. The sliding friction is always dash the static friction. Lesser than. The speed of sound dash with increase in temperature of the medium. Increases. Which one of the below is not a unit of pressure? Parsec. Which one of the below is an electronic component that stores electric charge and releases it when required? Capacitor. On which principle does the hydraulic lift works? Pascal's law. Which electromagnetic radiation has the shortest wavelength? Gamma ray. What is the correct value of 0 degrees Celsius on the Kelvin scale? (273.15). The majority charge carriers in the p-type semiconductor are holes. A reaction in which heat is absorbed by the system from the surroundings is called endothermic reaction. Density is the ratio of the mass of an object to its dash. Volume. Which color will you get when you mix red, green and blue light? White. Which one of the below is equal to 1/1000th of a meter? Nanometer. Which scientific instrument is used to measure atmospheric pressure? Barometer. Who developed the theory of relativity? Albert Einstein. How many base units are there in the SI system? 7. Which is the correct relation between frequency and angular frequency? Omega equal to 2 pi f. The sound waves with a frequency ranging from 20 Hz to 20 kHz is known as audible sound. Pressure equal to force by area. An electric motor converts electrical energy into dash. Mechanical energy. Which electromagnetic radiation is used for satellite communication? Radio wave. Which one of the below is an active electronic component? Transistor. Total internal reflection cannot take place when light travels from dash to dash. Water to glass. What is the relation between the focal length and radius of curvature for a spherical mirror? R equal to 2f. A push or pull of an object is called dash. Force. Which one of the below is not a transducer? Amplifier. What is the minimum distance in the air at 25 degrees Celsius between the observer and the obstacle for the echo to be heard clearly? 17.2 meters. What percentage of a radioactive substance is left after 5 half-lives? 3.125%. 1 femtometer equal to dash meters. (10⁻⁻15). Which color of visible light has the longest wavelength? Red. Newton's first law is also known as law of inertia. The dielectric constant is also known as relative permittivity. Which color is formed when blue and green lights are mixed? Cyan. Which color deviates the most when white light is made to pass through a prism? Violet. Which one of the below has the highest specific heat capacity? Water. The raindrops take up the spherical shape due to the dash of water. Surface tension. Which is the SI unit of luminous intensity? Candela. The value of acceleration due to gravity is maximum at poles. The conductivity of a superconductor is infinite. Which instrument is used for determining the specific gravity of liquids? Hydrometer. In which mode of heat transfer the heat waves travel along a straight line with the speed of light? Thermal radiation.